What's up, guys? StillVenom here, back with another reaction, back with my buddy Novey, and we're back with some Linkin Park.
Linkin to the Park.
So we're gonna do their most popular song, which is called "In the End." And if you haven't heard this song, I will be baffled that you have not heard this song at least once.
I mean, I'm not familiar with the title.
It's just one of those songs
I
that
might have heard it in passing.
Just people of our generation, like, if you haven't heard this, it's got 1.4 billion views. I mean, this is just one of those songs that was like, it was everywhere. Like, whether you liked rock, rap, whatever it was, like, that song was everywhere.
I might have heard it in passing.
So, yeah, if you haven't heard it, then great. I mean, fucking awesome. We can this is the first time for you, but I'd be surprised if the chorus, you hadn't heard somebody else say it at least, or, you know, something like that. But, This was, again, off their first album. So it's all the other songs that you've heard so far were on this same album. And yeah, like I said, it's like their most popular song still to date. So if people know anything by Linkin Park, they know this song.
The song.
Yeah, so I won't do too much more talking. We just go ahead and jump into it. Give it a listen.
All right.
This is a great song too.
It starts with
one thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down.
I feel like I heard like a remix, like rap version of it.
It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know or wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it.
I've heard this part.
Yeah, it's so famous.
It doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, just as far as I can go. For all
There you go, man.
Yeah, that was fire. So I definitely heard the chorus somewhere. Maybe in a TV show or something, or it had to be like. So I've heard it before plenty of times. I felt like it was like remixed into a rap song as well.
This, I think this song was one of the. Remember how I told you before they did like a collab album with Jay-Z? Yeah. I think this was one of the songs that was on there.
If it was,
so I wouldn't be surprised, because I mean that's why I said a lot of people from like the rap community are familiar with Linkin Park, because they had that collab album with Jay-Z. So there's like a lot of people just heard their stuff by proxy through that even.
Yeah, so it was fire though, man. Like I said, I love the rap like singing duo, even though like his I forgot the singer's name.
Chester.
Chester. His voice is so unique, man. And then like paired up with the rapper, got his name too. Paired up together.
Yeah, it's all good.
Paired up together, they sound great. Like this song is fire. I don't know why I didn't like listen to the real version or like bother to look them up when I did hear the song, but it's fire. I like it.
Yeah, and I would say that like this first album was a lot more rockin' than some of their later stuff. Like they have a couple other songs later on that are also like pretty heavy, but they changed their sound a lot, and they kind of started to lean more into electronic poppy type of sounds. You'll see that as we react more to them, because I love these guys, so I'm definitely gonna show you some more of them. But you'll kind of see the progression like of how they develop. But okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this album in particular was huge, and huge for me too. This was one of the first bands that I really was listening to on my own, and I don't know, they always just resonated super hard with me. I think their lyricism is really good. They're just a solid group. So they
are solid. Like they're just from what I've heard, like 3 songs.
Yeah, and theirs are all off the same album. And there's like 3 or 4 more songs that were also hits off of this album.
Yeah, that's dope. So from what I heard right now, they're dope. So I have no qualms with them.
I also want to maybe show you a couple songs off of, because they actually had an album after this between their official second album that I think I mentioned in one of the other videos. It's called Reanimation, and they remixed this album. Like, so Mike Shinoda and a bunch of his like rapper buddies like remixed the whole album, and some of the songs on there are fucking so good. Like, even though it's just a remix of some of these songs, but it's so good. So I might show you the remix of that they did of this, and then I think it's probably worth to show you maybe one of the Jay-Z collab things as well. So
I probably heard one of the Jay-Z collabs and didn't even
realize it was Linkin Park. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm down to listen to it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if you guys want to see more Linkin Park, you like these reactions, be sure to comment, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and see you next time.
Peace.